there and say, I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's A-grade, bro. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to both of them on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
What's Crawford gonna do before? He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yo. Welcome to the Let's Talk Sports Show. What's up with y'all? What y'all got going on today? We're going to talk to y'all for a few moments about a few things that's swirling around, a few topics. Matter of fact, let me share this with y'all real quick while we in here. Book up. I'm more. And there you saw it, the full Tank Davis card on June 15th out there in Las Vegas, where we will have also on that card, Stephen Fulton makes his return to the ring also from his long-awaited comeback. But as you see, you had an action-packed card and the televised card, as you see highlighted, that you're going to see, of course, Tank versus Frank Martin, Benavidez in the co-main event, and then the opener. And then in the first fight on the pay-per-view card will be Gary Antoine Russell and Albert Pujols, which is now for the WBC interim title. So let me explain what that means. What that means is outright, once that fight is over, the winner of that fight will be the WBC mandatory for the winner of the Sandor Martin Devin Haney fight when that's announced and put together. So, for those around here, y'all know we big supporters of Gary Antoine Russell. So once he comes through that fight right there, he will be the mandatory for the winner of Devin Haney and Sandor Martin. So, that's the track that they're going on right now. But in other news, yes, Alexander Usyk will be stripped of the IBF. So he's in undisputed for a little while longer. But once Herkovich takes the ring in his fight that's upcoming, Herkovich will be awarded the IBF title because of of course, Usyk's going to give Frey a rematch, so he will not be able to give Herkovich his title shot. So the IBF is speedballing things and go ahead and making Herkovich the champion. That's what the IBF has done. They did the same exact thing to Bud Crawford. When he won his title, they immediately took the title from him and gave it to Boots, who was the mandatory. So this seems like to be the trend with the IBF. The IBF is following their protocols. You know what I mean? So we just here for a few minutes just to give y'all a few updates of what's going on and what's happening. This weekend we got Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor rematch. For those that's looking forward to that, that's what's going on this weekend. And then the week after that, of course, you got the main event, which now will be Zhilei Zhang, Deontay Wilder. Bivol is still on Dimitri Bivol is still on the card, but he's not the main event anymore because his fight with Better B was canceled due to injury. That's what we got going on. You know what I mean? In other news, also want to keep this popping. Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves was down by 20. Miraculous comeback. Jamal Murray was cooking, Joker was cooking, but they found a way to rally a comeback and put on one of the most unbelievable second half comebacks probably that we've seen in recent years and will be talked about for years to come. For that young team to knock out the defending champions after being down by 20 on the road. So, and many people favored them to beat Kyrie and Luka, who also upset OKC. You know, the West is popping. The West is popping. The Knicks, as we know, fell short to Indiana. Sorry. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be New York and Boston to make it more exciting and have more people, you know, eyes on the East, but still, it is what it is. So now we got Boston and Indiana, Dallas and Minnesota, you know, and like I said, it's going to be a lot of exciting basketball because every team that's left can shoot. Every team that's left can score. So it's going to be some high scoring, hijinks going on. I don't know who you pick, how you want it, but, you know, this is where we at. But like I said, no matter what happens from this point on, you got to put some respect on Anthony Edwards and what Minnesota's doing because he is the new lightning bolt of the NBA. There's no denying it. There's no cutting it back. There's no whatever. He's that. Now, getting back to boxing. Many people are having a lot of heartburn about who should be pound for pound number one. And I've said multiple times, it don't matter to me. If you say Joker, if you say in a way, glad to see Gary Black. Hopefully we can see him more than once a year. Well, other than last year, Twan, this is not Gary Jr., but Twan normally fights more than once a year. Twan normally fights, but this like made last year because of injury and this year because of so many things going on behind the scenes in terms of negotiating and trying to get fights made. This year, that was the biggest struggle of getting them in the ring this year. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, after this fight on June 15th, he will be the outright mandatory for the WBC. So hopefully they can get that fight made for the WBC title before the end of the year. But like I said, just it was so much going on behind the scenes, just trying to get a fight made. You know what I mean? It was almost gut-wrenching what was going on. You know what I mean? So yeah, he definitely will be fighting more than once a year. And before the end of the year, you should see, you know, the other two Russell brothers, Jr. and Antonio, back in the ring as well. But right now, Twan will be in the ring on the tank card, and he will open up the main card. You know what I mean? Once the prelims end, I think, and then again, they may put the Stephen Fulton fight because Stephen Fulton's comeback fight is on their card as well. So Stephen Fulton may be, you know, they may do a four fight main card, but definitely go Stephen Fulton, then Twan, then Benavidez, then of course the main event with Frank and Tank. That what we got going on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, boxing, trying to pick up the pieces, trying to get it together. Seen some, you know, like some good things. And I see a lot of people saying that they believe Fury would win the rematch with Usyk. I don't see that. I really don't. I don't see it. I think we're gonna get more of the same of what we saw the first time, and it's not a bad thing because, like I said, Usyk beat Fury, who was ready. You know what I mean? The things Fury was things that you would want the fighter to do in that fight because, like I said, he was taking advantage of Usyk's things that Usyk struggled with, body shots, uppercuts. He did all of that. But Usyk just was somewhere else. Like he said, he caught Usyk with some good stuff. Hit him with a nice uppercut, hit him with nice body shots. Usyk didn't fade nor break. And then when Usyk came with that onslaught in the ninth round, that truthfully should have ended the fight. You know what I'm saying? It truthfully should have ended the night. Truly should have ended the night because, you know, the ref picked the right time to push him away. From the first time he stumbled to the ropes, the ref could have called that a knockdown and gave him a count. The second time he hit the ropes, the ref could have stopped it and gave him a count. The third time he hit the ropes, the ref could have stopped it and called it a knockdown. Then finally, when he's hunched over and Usyk's loaded up to land the shot that would have ended the night. He pushes him away. All right, he may have had a parlay. All right, maybe we wanted some more suspense since it's for undisputed. Okay, we're gonna give him that. We'll give him that. But anyway, like I say, the fight definitely was Usyk doing what he does, and that's why he's my number one pound for pound right now. Because like I said, he was in the ring with a man 40 pounds bigger than him. You know, once he went to heavyweight, everybody he's fighting 20, 30, 40 pounds bigger than him. So to be able to do that against dudes, like, you know, like I said, when we say pound for pound, he's fighting dudes that's coming in there unlimited. You know what I mean? 40 pounds, that's the equivalent to being 4 or 5 weight classes bigger. We got people going back and forth over 2 or 3 pounds. People complaining they won't go up 7 pounds. People, they won't scared to say they fight somebody, 10 pounds. This man for somebody 40 pounds bigger than him. And he's been undisputed 2 times too. That's my vote. Usyk, pound for pound, number 1. You can have Butter anyway, number 2. Neither one of them, number 3. You can switch the 3 out, however you want to do it. But my number 1 for my vote is Alexander Usyk. What we got going on?
Yo. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm about to step outside so we had this conversation.
Okay. While he get his son together, like I said, Usyk is my number 1. And like I said, as you see on that fight card, I think, and then the August fight card is crazy too. They're already announcing, putting it. I don't know how you're gonna do this. They're saying Big Baby Miller and Wilder is signed for that fight. I don't know how when Wilder's about to fight in 10 days against Zelly Zhang, unless they think Wilder
Is
just
that for
going
the IBF though?
What's the IBF?
They try and strip Usyk for the IBF.
They're not trying to strip. They're going to strip him of the IBF.
They're not trying, so that means that. So, but Philip Hergovich is the IBF mandatory. So how Deontay Wilder?
No. Hergovich is going to get the belt.
Okay.
If the winner of the Hergovich fight will get the belt. Let me say that.
All right. Yeah.
So Daniel Dubois. Ironically, a lot of people brought up Daniel Dubois in the body shot and the Usyk situation. So ironically, Daniel Dubois gets an opportunity to fight for that belt. For a title. Fact. Can you see the wheels turning? What if Daniel Dubois found a way to beat Hergovich?
You know what's about to happen, man.
Now listen. If I'm Usyk, once he take care of Fury the second time, yeah, I spin the block and come back and get Daniel Dubois.
Oh, so now you were on the side of he gonna take another fight afterwards.
I would take that fight. No, because that's the fight that everybody want to put an asterisk around it. Yes, I'll come clean that up. But all the rest of you do, nah, you get no shot. You get no shot. I'll come clean up the Dubois thing.
I feel that.
That's worthy. Because Dubois has a legitimate claim. That moment, that body shot, and that moment is going to be circled in a lot of people's book for years to come. But I know what you came up here for. Go ahead and talk about Anthony Edwards and the miraculous comeback that took place in Denver on Sunday night. Go.
Was it miraculous, or did we know it was going to happen?
I mean, when they were down by 20, you just knew they was going to come back?
Listen, my thing was this, and I said this while I was at the bar with everybody. I said, this is the moment that's going to define young Ant-Man's career. Not the rest of his career, just young Ant-Man. You know, everybody got their stages. Kobe had Froby. Kobe had Ball Kobe. He had all that. This is young Ant-Man in an era where everybody's wondering who's going to take LeBron's throne when he retires. Everybody already wrote off and gave it to this person, that person. Everybody just knew that the Nuggets was going to go back and repeat. Everybody just already read it off. They said that it don't matter who the Nuggets play next round. They're getting through them, whether it be Luka or whether it be Shea and them. That's just what's going to happen. And I'm saying, hold on, y'all. We still got time in this game. This could really show y'all the merit that is the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they dug deep. They was able to go on, I think, a 17-0 run. They was able to stop the bleeding early. And then they came back and they was able to win it. And this was after Ant-Man told y'all, at halftime, I got to get in my bag. And he knew what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat for stepping up. Shout out to Rudy for stepping up. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Law and Order is what they call them. Shout out to them for stepping up and putting that defense together. But at the end of the day, revisionists, Ant fans, Minnesota fans alike, they're going to say Ant got in his bag and was able to help them secure that victory. And now they're going to the Western Conference Finals.
Major. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
This go on his resume, like, yo, to dethrone the Denver Nuggets in the conference semifinals, to do it while it's you down 20, it's game 7, it's do or die, and everybody already wrote them boys off, and for them to do that, oh yeah, and then they got to go see Dallas, who has a worse defense and a worse offense than the Denver Nuggets. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, this is good for them.
All right, so watch this, y'all. I'm getting an invite to Mill City. Let me let them know I'm live on the stream, y'all. Oh, it didn't come through. All right, so I just sent the message. I was about to cam up and let them see me live.
Hey man, I'm known for being Mr. I told you so. I already told y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, and man getting a ring and an MVP this season, man. It is what it is.
I mean, if he does that right now, he's definitely puts himself in the position of a different conversation. You know, this young, this early to come back and to top off an amazing season and already do that, that's amazing. It's a lot to go on right now. At this point, I ain't making no predictions in the NBA because everything has not gone according to script. The number 1 and the number 2 both lost in the West. You know what I mean?
Right.
The number 2 and the number 3 both lost in the East. So
right.
So right now I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna sit back and watch it and hope my young boys do what they do.
Now, hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Before we continue, that series is going to be tougher than people think because all year Pacers has been the number 2 offense in the league.
One of the league in the league, though.
That's cool though, but when you got that offensive power and an offensive prone set NBA that we have in 2024, we've seen stranger things.
All right. He said, I need JT to say big. My man be hating on my man JT, man.
Hey, Kristaps gone the first couple games, bro. He gonna need to play big.
Okay, we'll see. Let's look. I got my boys winning this series. We'll see whoever, Luka or Kyrie or Ant-Man in the finals.
It'll be Ant-Man and Law and Order. That's what it's gonna be. Don't worry about it.
Now, real quick, everybody. Real quick in the comment section, who do y'all got right now as your pound for pound number 1? Is it Usyk? Is it Inouye? Is it Bud Crawford? Is it Bud Crawford? Is it Inouye? Or is it Usyk? You know what I'm saying?
My pound for pound said that he's the pound for pound, so it's already written.
Who?
My pound for pound is Terrence Crawford, and he said Usyk was pound for pound the number 1. So shit, it's over. It's a done deal. What the fuck I look like? I mean, what the hell I look like talking about it anymore? You know what I'm saying?
I love the fact that he did that because I know for a fact all these people, there was so many people going up and down the social media talking about y'all hate on Bud flat out number 1. His victory was way better. And then he came out and said, look, man, put some respect on that man's name, man.
Yeah.
Put some respect on that man's name. Because we all saw like, man, hold on, bro. That Joker went up there and rumbled the bear. He rumbled the bear.
Yeah, Usyk number 1. I mean, and you said it yourself. I've said it before. Like, he's not fighting dudes that's a 7-pound differential, a 9-pound differential. He's fighting Bammers that's 35 pounds, 40 pounds heavier than him, and he getting them out of there, bro. And it's like, yo, you gotta respect that dude to come out cruiserweight, be undisputed at cruiserweight, and then to say, you know, I could chill here and just keep it going here. Nah, I'm gonna jump up another weight class where the weight class is unlimited and show y'all that I could do it up there. That's different, bro. That's different. He got other cruiserweights thinking they can do it now. He got Jay thinking he can come up to heavyweight and do that. I'm like, yeah, hey, yo, Usyk gonna go down as
Hold
pound for
on, hold
pound.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
I don't think anyway has enough to be considered pound for. Nah, he do Monster different, bro. We can't discredit Monster.
on.
And
Bruh,
he already won it. He already
hey,
won it.
Chuck, he's two-time undisputed and won belts in 4 different weight classes. What do you got to do to be considered pound for pound if that ain't
Yeah,
enough?
yeah. I
What
know
if
you
that
wanna.
ain't enough? If
I
that
know
ain't
you wanna
enough, what
knock
is?
him. I know you wanna knock him because he under 130, but bruh, that
Until
Joker,
he said until he started descending weight, he's already 4 weight
he done it
classes
four
up,
times.
bro.
Yeah, he done it
He's
4 times,
already
bruh.
4 weight classes up. He's
We did
already went up
112,
4 weight classes.
116, 120, 124, something like that. Like he done done it. He done done it, bro.
He done it already, bro. 4 weight classes. He ain't got to do nothing else. 2
Yeah,
times undisputed, four
yeah.
division world champion. He's there. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
already know how that go, man. You know how that goes.
He said, "Oh wow, I misspoke." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Stop that.
He definitely pound for pound. He deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Him, Bud, and Usyk top 3 right now. However you want to slice it, how you want to slice it. I got Usyk number 1. I got my number 1 at number 2, and then Monster Inouye at number 3. But however y'all want to slice it, y'all can slice it.
But honestly, do you feel the quality opposition is good at the lower weights? You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. See what I'm saying? Because it's guys down there that people thought was going to be decent or going to be decent, and he plowed through them.
Yeah, we
Like
thought Cool Boy Steph was going to do a number on that boy. You saw what
he
happened there.
got he got wiped out of the
Yeah,
out of the scene. You
yeah.
know
So
what I
I can't
mean?
do that. Yeah, I can't do that.
Nah, we're not gonna do the opposition thing. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
can't. I can't.
And if it was weak opposition, he did what he was supposed to do. He beat all of them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He beat all of them.
he
You know
has
what
a
I'm
Hall
saying?
of Fame career right now. Like he has a Hall of Fame
Right.
resume. If he retires right now, he goes down as one of the goats at them weight classes.
Yeah. So nah, we can't take that from him. We're not gonna take that from him. In a way, should be up there. Bud did his due, 3 division world champion, 2-time undisputed, won the mega fight between him and the Spence, and he should be up there. Same thing. Cool Boy Step was supposed to be in a way's biggest task. He plowed through him. Like I
Right.
say, man. But my notch is Usyk because Usyk not only cleared his division fighting some dogs that a cruiserweight was underrated. People didn't know. Usyk fought some dogs, and then he went up and beat up Anthony Joshua, and he beat up Fury.
You actually have to when they had them conversations about who the best heavyweights. You can now put Usyk's name in those conversations,
Yeah, he's
bro.
definitely in the conversation. He definitely
That's how
it's gonna
impressive that it.
it's gonna be a debate. That's
Yeah,
why I
it's
feel.
that's why
That's
you
why.
feel he should fight. What's the name? Clear it
That's
up.
why if Dubois beat Herkovich, go clean that up.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah.
clean that up.
But
'Cause
even if Dubois don't beat Herkovich, him fighting Herkovich, that does a lot to his resume as well. Because they were saying Herkovich was the one hitter quitter. He knocking everybody out and all that.
get him out of here, man. I ain't
Come
impressed with
on,
Herkovich,
come
man.
on,
I ain't
come
sold on
on.
Herkovich. A lot of people hyped him. I thought Zhang beat him, and everybody was like, so. And maybe just because Zhang was so big, but I'm not sold on Herkovich.
I don't know. We gotta go back and look at that one. We gotta do that one
I thought
on
Zhang
the
won that fight.
podcast.
I watched that fight. I watched that fight from beginning to end because I zoomed in because everybody was hyped up. You know me, when somebody brings somebody to me and they say, "Oh man, this
Yeah,
person has
yeah,
that,"
yeah.
I
I
hearing
feel
from
that. I
me,
feel that.
chicken
I feel
fried. Let me log in.
that. Nah, I
This
feel
this
that.
this, this, this who y'all call me for?
Yeah, nah, I feel that. I
Yes,
feel that. I feel that.
him,
I feel that.
him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
Him.
but Usyk definitely got it. He in them conversations. If anybody don't have him in them conversations, you biased, and it's okay to be biased, but just state that's your bias.
As I said many times before, I no longer debate the errors anymore. I don't debate the errors no more. I don't do it no more. If you feel you got a legitimate argument to put the man in any round. Like I
So,
said,
so hold on. Let me ask you this: why they taking the IBF belt from him? Because I'm confused. Because
man, the IBF, man, IBF obviously is trying to make it look like they stepping up to make sure that people get their fair opportunities with their mandatories.
okay,
You know what I
okay, all
mean?
right. All
So,
right. Are
but
they
at
going?
the
They
end of
going
the
to do
day,
the same for Canelo?
probably not. You see, they not gonna do it with Canelo.
Okay. So, is this because Usyk is not a bigger name? Is that what it is?
Huh?
Is it because he's not a bigger name? Is that why they're doing this?
Nah, Usyk big enough. You know,
If he
anybody?
had the face of boxing title, would they be doing this to him at heavyweight?
No,
Okay.
but I mean, they did it to Bud Crawford. They did it to him. So them two of the biggest two people that we just said that's in the argument for pound number one. They took the IBF belt from. That go to
All
show you
right.
IBF on something different. But
Yeah,
Canelo got a different.
yeah,
Canelo definitely got a different security clearance.
yeah.
He can go.
Yeah.
He can lead. He can lead the belts right here. Go up to another weight class, fight somebody else, come back and keep his
They
belt.
come back. They still gonna be there. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going
You know what
nowhere.
I'm saying? Who should fight Zane? Who should fight Zane? Well, wait a
Who
minute.
should
Before
fight?
everybody, Zane fights Wilder in 10 days.
I don't know if he get out of that one.
I don't know how that fight go. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so worried about Wilder that night. But however we come out of that night. Now Wilder already has another fight lined up. Now he should have learned his lesson from the Joseph Parker mess, but he has another fight lined up. So I don't know how you line up a fight 2 months later, not even sure what condition you're gonna be in after the Zhang fight. Do we think Zhang beats Tyson Fury? I don't know.
I do, I do, I do. I think
I don't
Zhang
know.
is one of the better guys that's up there. I think Zhang is one of the better guys. I
I
think that
don't
Zhang
know.
would never, he'll never get a chance at fighting for one of them bigger belts. He's a little bit older, and also his flag is not aligned with the other flags, if you know what I mean politically. So I don't think we'll ever see Zhang hold one of those belts. Um, yeah, it's just not in his cards, and I really think Wilder's gonna do him dirty. I think Wilder gonna have his mojo back. You know, styles make fights, and that style of fighting that Joseph Parker gave to him, it showed him a lot of things he had to learn. And if he can bounce back from that and have a decent fight camp, I think he goes in there. I think he puts Zhang on his butt. I'm gonna just be
Who
honest.
put Zhang on his butt?
Wilder's too
He don't have no
unorthodox, man.
choice. He don't have no
Yeah,
choice.
he's too unorthodox, bro. I think he puts Zhang on his butt with one of them flash jumps that come from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I think Zhang is like, oh, I ain't see it coming. I couldn't see it coming. He don't punch regular. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only way that Wilder get out of there.
Hey
And then
man,
who you say
listen.
he fight? You say he fight Big Baby next?
If okay, I'm gonna say this again. Depending on what happens with Zhang, he fights Big Baby. I'm
Which one,
almost
Miller
for sure
or?
Big Baby
So,
Anderson,
okay. I
and
ain't worried about that.
that'll be on the Terrence Crawford card.
Yeah. He gonna
Now,
do him dirty too.
if if Wilder was the detached Zhang, right, and look like the old Wilder, or even show flashes of the old Wilder, what makes these people think Big Baby Anderson can stand in front of that?
I think they just going off the fact that he lost to Joe Parker, and I think they're hoping that Zhang does a number on him.
Now,
Because see, you got to look at it like this: whether Wilder wins or not, this is still a good look for Big Baby.
now here's the thing. If the opposite happens and Zhang does a number on Wilder, I seriously doubt if that Big Baby fight happens. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, you got to have somebody a replacement or whatever, but I don't know, bro. I really think Wilder got two lined up right in his way, bro. I think he could really put Zhang down, and if he get in there with Big Baby, I really think he could do a number to Big Baby too.
I mean, no doubt he'll be able to do a number on Big Baby. Now, but listen, both of these boys that he about to fight can get him too.
Yeah, facts. Anybody at
Now, here's the
heavyweight
thing.
is any
I
man fight.
wouldn't say the Parker fight exposed him. I think the Parker fight made him reevaluate where he was at because he hadn't been in the ring in like 2 years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
This
he had
is
only
ring
like,
rust,
and even that he'd only fought one round.
right?
You know what I'm saying,
Ring
so
rust.
Hellenius.
Not having. Yeah, like it's come on, man.
Yeah, so he
You
only
gotta.
fought like one round in 3 years. I think he underestimated Joseph Parker because ain't nowhere in the world Joseph Parker was supposed to survive. But
I don't know,
Joseph,
Jake. JP been getting some W's. JP
Hey
been
man,
getting some
JP
W's.
working. He working.
I need to see JP
Oh,
fight
his
again,
defense been
man.
trash. His defense been trash.
Yeah, bro.
It's,
We knew he ain't had no defense. It's just when you ain't been in the ring in 2.5 years, and then before that, when you was in the ring, it was a 17-second fight.
I'm gonna show y'all something, right? What Alexander Usyk did, right? Right? Because I'm gonna say something. Don't go crazy on me, y'all. What Alexander Usyk showed y'all was this: Deontay Wilder had the basics, not nothing extraordinary, because he's an extraordinary athlete. He's already a freakish athlete. Athleticism, he already has that.
Right,
But
right. But he don't
if
got that
he
boxing acumen.
if he had the basic fundamentals, only thing Usyk was doing was stepping the Fury and pushing him back. Wilder could have did that one thing, and had a legitimate hook. He could have cleaned everybody out.
No, you're right. You're right. We don't disagree on that. We don't disagree
Could
on
have
that.
cleaned out everybody. But that go to show you, no, Jared Anderson not a sleeper in the division. Uh-uh.
Nah, no, he's not. No, he's not.
I
No, he's
think
not.
I think I think I think this Wilder fight is they taking this Wilder fight. No disrespect, because I got love for him, and I'm gonna see him in a few weeks. Nothing but love for you. I think this Wilder fight is because they think Wilder shot. They
Exactly. That's
taking
the
this
only
fight
reason
because
they
they think
taking it.
Wilder shot.
They had 2 years
Because
to take that fight.
that Charles Martin fight, gave us reason to say, hold up, this kid got a lot to work on.
He got
This
a
kid
whole
got
bunch
a
of
lot
work.
to work on, because that wasn't supposed to happen. Not Charles Martin.
Nah, facts. Facts.
Not Charles Martin. Now, real quick, while I got a few of y'all in here, man, you know, we seen the NFL schedule get announced. So, real quick, I know you looked at your schedule multiple times. What did you think your grade was going to be this year?
11-5 if we stay healthy.
11-6 then? Or 12 and 5?
Nah, 12-5, 12-5. My bad. We only
12.
losing 5 games, so 12 and
Okay.
5 this year.
All right. Say less. I think we
And
do not.
I'll even go deep and say this: we're not gonna win the division. We'll go 12 and
Woo!
5. Yeah, that's how
Who,
our division just got scary.
who winning the division?
I ain't gonna go there. Just know our division a little scary this year, man.
Okay.
Our division a little scary. If everybody healthy, as much as I hate to say it, it might be the Bengals that win the division, and we come in close second. I hate to say it, but if
Hey,
every team is healthy, is Joe
I ain't
Burrow.
never heard you talk like this.
Hey, I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist.
I got us going 9-8.
Oh man, really?
9-8.
In the NFL least? Oh man,
How we
NFC
the least?
least,
How do we the least? We ain't
bro.
never the
Yeah,
least. We ain't never the
nah, nah.
least.
In the NFC least right now,
How we the least?
nines don't
We're
know.
never the least.
Listen, listen.
We're never the
No, no, no,
least.
no, no.
Don't
Listen,
ever
I'm about
disrespect
to
us
say
like that.
that.
We never the least.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. And I'm gonna head back into my office. I really think it's just y'all and the Eagles that's gonna be fighting for the division this season. That's all I see. I'm gonna be honest. It's
Well, I
gonna be
mean,
you and Eagles fighting for the division.
even if that's true, there's still two people. I think the Commanders are gonna be a lot better this year. And then for all you Commander fans, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to listen. Every year, I kind of try to stay away from y'all. I kind of let y'all live, let y'all do your thing. But this year, I'm telling you now, I'm going to hold you accountable. Y'all need to win at least 10 games and make the playoffs. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about you got a rookie quarterback. I don't want to hear none of that gibberish, because y'all been chirping this whole off season. You've been chirping this whole off season. So you gotta get expectations just like everybody else. You think that, man, we not doing nothing? Jerry not picking up nobody. We know Jerry program. See, Jerry's biggest problem right now, why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you with all that talent you got on your team? You brought in 19 free agents, bro. Plus the draft. You brought in like 20 players, man. You should be able to do that. Nah, man. Was it too much to ask CJ Stroud? Was it too much to ask CJ Stroud? The Chicago Bears are clearly are clearly betting on Chicago Bears are clearly betting on Caleb Williams. So why can't you? So other than your quarterback, everybody else's season, your whole core season, and you added another running back. Plus, the boy I like. What's the running back y'all got? I like that running back. The one I thought should be a bell cow. I like him. So all I'm saying is this, especially for people like you, Chuck, why can't you have expectations for once? We let you slide every year. Get you some expectations. You know what I'm saying? That's not allowed to ask. You got a squad. You have a squad. You know what I'm saying? So let's get them expectations. You should win at least 10 games. Anything short of that is a bust. You know what I'm saying? Listen, flat out, let me just say this. We ain't got to go through no whole real quick. We ain't got to go through all this. Philadelphia winning the division. We ain't got to go through this. Philly going to the division is going to be between them and the 49ers who going to the Super Bowl. That's secured. We ain't got to go through that. If they use the pieces correctly, we're going to be straight. I'm excited to see what we do. Chuck, I'm getting tickets. Come sit with us. Now, back to boxing. As I've said before, everyone, I got Usyk number one. He will be stripped of the IBF. In 2 weeks. The winner of the Herkovich-Daniel Dubois fight will be the new IBF heavyweight champion of the world. And I hope it's Daniel Dubois. Nothing against Herkovich, but I hope it's Daniel Dubois because after Usyk beats Fury again, yes, I believe Usyk will beat Fury again. I believe he should run it back with Dubois just to clean up what everybody's running around with now. Because all of a sudden, that's the hottest topic. What happened between him and Dubois? Because he beat Fury. I believe he'll beat Fury again. He'll beat him. He'll systematically beat him, if not stop him. You know what I mean? That's what the IBF is doing. They strip Bud the same way. The IBF obviously is trying to show people that the sanctioning bodies work off sanctioning fees, right? You know what I mean? They work off sanctioning fees. So what better way to keep getting more money than to have my belt keep bouncing around? You know what I'm saying? You get a shot at my belt. You get a shot at my belt. If that person don't fight you, then you get my belt. They just keeping their money flowing. So what about that's who Herkovich is fighting Dubois for that belt. So in 2 weeks, when Wilder fights the Wilder card, Herkovich is going to fight Daniel Dubois. The winner gets the IBF belt that should still be Usyk's. You know what I mean? It should be still Usyk. But hey, and also, like you said, and for those why we got y'all in here, is the full tank card has been announced. And yes, on the fight right before David Benavidez will be Gary Antoine Russell and Albert Pujols. And that fight is for the WBC interim title. So, you know, he will win a form of the belt, but what that does is that makes him the outright mandatory for the winner of the Sandor Martin or the Sandor Martin Devin Haney fight, because Devin Haney is mandated to fight Sandor Martin. That fight has to happen, or else he just had to give Sandor the belt and then Gary will fight Sandor. But however that works out between Sandor Martin and Devin Haney, however it all works out, after this fight on June 15th, Twan is the mandatory. Well, at that point you can't duck him. Once he activates the mandatory, you either fight him or you give up the belt. So if we get the belt via duck, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care how you get the belt, as long as you get it. You know what I'm saying? If it's via duck, it's via duck. But I think whoever has the belt will defend their title against them. They'll fight him for the belt. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm gonna do my best to make it out Vegas. It's gonna take a move of God, but I'm gonna do my best to get out Vegas. That's always been my dream fight. That's always been my dream fight. But I want them to work their way to that. I ain't in no hurry for that. Let them make some things shake, get the title, make some things shake, and then eventually we'll get that fight down the road. I do believe that's going to be the fight down the road. But that's the fight. That's always been my dream fight. I've been dreaming about that fight for years. I don't want to talk about him right now. He going through enough with the situation with Ryan and the drugs and all that. I don't want to talk about him too much. You know what I mean? They're gonna listen. They saying that they're gonna. Like I said, I ain't even gonna talk. That's for another day. We'll bounce that back another day. We'll bounce that back another day. Like I said, look, we're gonna keep this thing. No, you don't. What we need right now, Shakur got a fight coming up on July 6th. Go out there, put on a good performance, and get in the ring with somebody else with a name, preferably Loma or the guy that just beat Navarrete, and then we can see what's gonna cook. You know what I mean? But he'll be Cepeda. Cepeda ain't even. I like to see Cepeda give him a shot, but them dudes ain't gonna fight that boy no time soon. They ain't trying to do that, man. They ain't trying to do that. Yes, he beats Loma. But he gonna have to go out there and put on. He got to put on. We know what he can do. We know his talent. We know what he can do. He just got to get the people back buzzing again. And his next performance should do that. He should go out there, put on a dazzling performance, and everybody will see. You think anybody near his weight fights him? Yeah, but I ain't gonna tell you who. Not yet, y'all. Yeah, I got somebody. Yeah, I ain't gonna say who yet, but yeah. Both. I got somebody, but I ain't gonna say it yet. And everybody gonna harass me for that. I'm gonna hold that one. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that. You hear me? I'm gonna hold that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Listen, man, if you haven't done it yet, please like and subscribe to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. Like and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, especially YouTube. And like I said, we got some more interviews coming up. If you looking to be a sponsor, we are definitely looking for sponsors. Definitely need sponsors. You know what I mean? So sponsorship is definitely hit me in my DM. If you got ways of contacting with me, if you want to donate, the Cash App is up there as well. But in the meantime, we appreciate you for tapping in. I'm gonna leave you with this. Yes, Usyk should be number one. I don't care whatever you do to me, Usyk should be pound for pound number one. Ant-Man is the biggest story in NBA right now. Bar none. It's a lot of stories, but to me, Ant-Man is the biggest one because, like I said, to go against the defending world champions in their house on a game 7 down by 20 and win the game outright, that was something. And it was a team effort, but he is the star of that team. At such a young age, 22 years old, taking the world by storm, going to the Western Conference Finals already. Yeesh. Look out, y'all. And then they got Luka and Kyrie, which could be a whole nother story in itself. You know what I mean? So who knows how this thing play out? You know what I mean? And like I said, in the NBA so far, the number 1 in the West has failed. The number 2 in the West has failed. In the East, the number 2 fell, and the number 3 fell. Don't know what's going on. Makes for good basketball, good theater. So I'm just gonna ride it out to see what happens. Peace. Y'all be safe out here. Catch y'all on the next one, man. AKA the Apostle, man. Shout out.